Hey guys, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2, and hopefully this records all of it. I'm going to pay attention, so I'm just going to move the mic over a little bit. You're probably going to hear this, so I'm going to continue to talk, and hopefully you don't hear the of me moving the microphone over, so I can actually see the recording time in the bottom right-hand corner of my second screen. So we are in the Volvo T-Range still, with the breast cancer awareness skin on it. I think I said in the last video, which obviously you guys didn't see because, well, it only recorded the first few seconds of it. Still have no idea what happened there. Really irritated, actually, about that one. This is a good video. I don't know if I'll keep the skin around on the truck for, or whether I'll swap it out to something different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see after the, well, after this video. I planned on doing a couple of videos and probably swap it out. We'll see. I really like the truck. And I don't like doing box cargo stuff. Never have. Not interesting to me. Not interesting to you guys because it is the same cargo, effectively, because you can't see it. Anyway, I digress because this is going to be a longer video. We are in Wales. Aberystwyth, if I got that right, going to Manchester. And oh boy, are we in an interesting spot. We are really in an interesting spot. It's going to be 17 ton of potato, I think. Good lord, that was loud. 17 tons of potatoes, I think. So we'll jump in. I do have the fatigue thing on. We may end up switching that off. We'll see if it comes up to the time of that having to go off, basically. So we are up in the middle of, well, yeah. Can't you tell you're in Wales? Alright, throw this in drive, and away we go. Now, I've been actually playing a little bit of Euro Truck off camera. And I just went to adjust audio settings and everything, and realised I had the truck stiffness, well, the, not stiffness, that too, the trucks, oh my god, there's sheep over there too. Jeez. Now, hopefully this gate just opens automatically, like. Yep. Fair play. For pro mods doing that, that's kind of cool. So yeah, the truck stability. There we go. English. That was cranked all the way up. Why, I don't know. Actually, I think I do know why. The truck suspension and cab suspension were cranked all the way up as well. So I've dropped those down. It explains why the truck felt like it was riding on a freaking rock. And so I've loaded them down to what I think is reasonable. Now here's the road that I was saying is an interesting one. I'll be completely honest. We did do a delivery to the area we're in. Then I just teleported up to the top here. Free cam. So I haven't driven this road yet. I thought it was just a shortcut to get somewhere else. No, it's the actual road you need to take. So, single track lane. Interesting. And the trip is a 237-mile trip, and I've got a feeling that a lot of it's going to be A roads and B roads, so more than likely, slower speed. Pile of bricks going on down there. And one last somewhat hairpin turn. We are good to go. So as far as I'm aware, I believe the beta for Funkily Placed Trees, the beta for Euro Truck is now out. Obviously, I'm not on it because of pro mods. Go over the cattle grate. Now this is where I start to pucker. I now have a wall either side of me. which Yeah, give way now. Crap. It's gonna be difficult to see out of here. So also, you guys are gonna see it. It's gonna be apparent very freaking quick. I am rocking Jazzy Cat's Traffic Pack again, and well, there it is already. Jazzy Cat's Truck Pack, which looked like it had custom tires on the trail. The reason I stopped using them a while back was I noticed some weird stuff going on in American trucks with black shaders going across the whole entire ground. You guys have seen it in a video, I showed it. And I'm almost certain it was Jazzy Cat's stuff, so I took it out of everything. And I've given it a break for a while. Well, I'm using it again. I put it in last night, did a couple of trips, and it was fine. The FPS with DirectX 11 is just... Why SES didn't do this sooner is beyond me. Because I'm still, while recording, whoa, I think I got the suspension way too freaking loose. While recording, I'm flicking between 73 and 75 FPS. Once we come to the next stop, I'll tighten up the truck a little bit, I think.
Turn right.
Turn right. We should be turning right, aye.
Turn right.
The water seems incredibly blue. Alright, we'll do it now. And you shall see options. I think it's gameplay. Oh, the rain probably is actually way down. Random road events. Yeah, I'll put that mid. And let's get a bit of rain. Should be a significant change. That's the thing with the suspension. It you can dial it in yourself now, which is awesome. But to me, it's hard to figure out what is a decent one that seems realistic. I've never been in a transport truck, so I don't know what's realistic as far as stiffness goes. I don't know if they ride fairly stiff, which I would imagine they do. But obviously they're not concrete, it's just dialing it into your taste. Cab suspension, well, that's not all loosey-goosey. Some of these roads are amazing. Just look at that. We're in the valleys. See them two fat houses up on the hill. Mine's the one in the middle. What's another one? Whose coat is that jacket?
In 200 yards, turn left.
I'll probably be being called by any other Welsh lot that are watching this. You're a dick. I will admit this. I think on my mum's side, we have got a lot of Welshness. And on my dad's side, Scottish. Big time. This graphics pack that I'm using, that Natural Lux, good lord. The skyboxes they have are absolutely freaking phenomenal.
Use the right lane.
Can't go around the corners like I was. This thing was handling like it was on rails. If the truck stability was cranked, that's why. You just need to drive it like you're driving a truck, but I got used to how it was before. I will say the natural lux, the water is the wrong colour. It looks just weird blue. Weird blue indeed. Now I've got a horrible suspicion we may end up driving into the night, which I hope not. I really do. I will see. If there's any spots to rest, I probably will. I probably will need to too, looking at the fatigue meter though. I've been driving with that off a lot lately, but this is the profile, if you like, the legit one. Per se, legit. I didn't start it legit by any means. I can't be asked to build up the truck company, I just want to start the truck company. Probably should think about grabbing a thumbnail soon. Another roundabout. One thing I found, the roundabouts. Oh my, there's so many up around this neck of the woods.
Use the right lane.
Curb that. Must be heading up the valley by the looks of things. See, once we make this turn, hopefully it'll be a good spot for a thumbnail. We shall see. Actually, I gotta admit, I kind of like that. With the shadow on the truck, though. That does look pretty tidy. I'll work with that until I see anything better. That's a better colour water. The wash flag.
Right lane.
The detail Pro Mods has put into these areas is absolutely awesome. Really makes me hope SCS have got the UK on their radar to redo it, should I say. The UK needs so much love from SCS themselves. It's incredibly outdated. And HAL, adding in Ireland. I'd imagine Ireland would be a DLC if they add it. But they should. I don't know why they wouldn't add it. They're probably segregating. Not intentional. I have no doubt in my mind. It is not intentional. But yeah, segregating a lot of people. But Pro Mods come to the rescue. As per usual. And they've done a damn good job, let's be honest. Stuff like this I love. It's like, yeah, driving in the UK. 100%. If you weren't already sure, you're definitely driving in the UK. Actually, this could be a really good thumbnail spot. What's going to take longer? Driving or me taking thumbnails? Because I keep finding nice spots. Actually, we'll just go for that wide shot. Maybe... And saturation up. About there. Yeah, we'll rock that. Shame the sun's not on the opposite side, that would have been beautiful. Now, if I knew that was coming up like that, I actually would turn it off by those things. Hopefully hitting a motorway. I probably would have tried to get in front of that truck. So I find sometimes the AI go way too slow. Not 50 limit, it's probably doing about 50 actually. Oh, this is just roundabouts and roundabouts. Yeah, we're getting on the motorway. Sweet. So we'll go Ford and Audi there. So actually, I'm recording this on Wednesday. Actually, are we still recording? Yep. And this morning, I got woken up quite a few times by thunder. Loud, like close. It's crazy.
Use the left lane.
Yeah, that's the left lane. I presume the GPS voice is coming through. Hopefully it is. Overcut that corner. Look at the dust coming off. Dang. Yeah, I turned the GPS up a tab. I'm going to be completely honest. I think well, actually I said it in the video that I recorded. And for whatever reason, it didn't record. I haven't done it for a while, and that's got my phone plugged into my mix amp so I can listen to the radio and drive and have some music going in the background. Used to do this a lot while recording the truck sim stuff. Alright, wait. Actually, now I can dial down the... There we go. I've added in the hotkeys so you can actually... Well, so I can actually control the cruise control. And then I've upped the cruise threshold instead of 0 miles an hour, which I don't think any, unless you can alter it, any GPSs or GPS cruises, to like 3 mile an hour variation. So when we're going down the hill, we get to build up our speed before climbing up the next one. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a real train for the UK. I like that. Driving right along the coastline right now. That's pretty cool. Oh, I better stutter that when I went down to 32 FPS. I've never been down here, I don't think. So that's probably why. These are definitely roads I've never driven. Looks like we're about to go in a tunnel. I'll put a cruise on. 55 mile an hour. 30 mile an hour. That come up very quick. I kind of wish they gave you warning in the GPS system somehow, or somewhere, like upcoming speed limits, so you knew to slow down. Yeah, I'm starting a yawning game. Still got 83 mile. Can't overtake this truck because it's a solid solid line. Now we can. And our fatigue's just gone to red. Alrighty. Go switch that off because I hate it. I get it. I get why it does it because it's fatigue simulation, but it will set us to. Well, you'll go start dozing and you got no control, so you end up binning it into something. And this is why I've been driving with it off for so long. So we can actually complete the jobs. What is the speed limit? 60 still. And that's for cars. Trucks would be 55. Although I think in the UK I've been hearing that they're on about raising the speed limit for cars again on the motorways. Every so many years they talk about it, until they eventually do it. But when they do that, are they going to raise the speed limit for trucks? Because then everyone's going to be going faster than the trucks. And the modern day trucks, they are more than safe enough, more than capable of going 60 mile an hour. More than capable. And that sky is freaking beautiful. Hot dang. I actually haven't seen the sunset. Skybox is just, look at that in the mirror. Still got an hour, 52 miles. Should actually be less than that because we've got 50 miles and we're doing 56 mile an hour. So it should be just under an hour. But from what I've heard, the game ETA is actually based on doing 50 mile an hour, I think. I don't know if that's still true. Alright, what have we got coming up? Going from Wales to England, more than likely it will be this sign. Welcome to England. And we are going Manchester. Yeah, Manchester. 22 ton of potatoes. So we are fully maxed. 44 ton. Yeah, I think this will definitely be still recording. Still recording.
Continue straight.
This would definitely be the final trip with this trailer.
Continue straight.
Then I'll go back to my a little lag spike. Then I'll go back to my heavy haul stuff, or even a flatbed for a while, maybe. Haven't done any flatbed stuff for a while, so see if SCS have added in more cargoes with that.
Use the left lane.
blip on the engine brake.
Take the exit on the left. Use the left lane.
This is quite the junction.
Use the left lane.
That other sign said Manchester. Why is it taking me down? Oh, I see.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Back on the A roads. Wonderful.
Turn left.
Grass in the middle of the road.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Night is coming upon us. Now, with the Nitral Lux, I think it has almost like a weather, not a weather, but a seasonal lighting differences if you keep up to date with it. Semi up to date with it.
Turn left.
This is a huge roundabout, dang. Romods! So we are going to be doing a bit of travelling at night. A whole 8 mile. One thing I have found, I've driven once at night, last night in here, it seems like it puts in a fog. Seems really weird, doesn't look good.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Now I will say this, once the update for Euro Truck is full
Turn
release,
right.
which is going to be a while, if not a couple of months or two. Obviously, I won't be able to do any content until ProMods is updated. This update for ProMods potentially could be a relatively large one too, especially if they're offering DirectX 11 support natively, like that's it now. Then ProMods can probably do a lot of things different for optimization. So it may be a few minutes, who knows. Maybe they've been working on it already in the background, which I wouldn't be too surprised, as we've had the experimental DirectX 11 support for a bit. We will have to wait and
Continue
see.
straight.
But I'll end up basically doing American Truck Sim, and by that point I would presume we'll have the new expansion for American Truck Sim, maybe? Utah, I think it is. State, thank you. Unfortunately, it's another desert, somewhat desert state, so yeah, I'm not exactly enthralled by it, put it that way.
At the
I've said it time and time again, I think it was a mistake starting at that side of the USA with all the desert stuff in there, because it is boring as all get out. That being said, as far as marketing goes,
Take the exit.
it was the best state, the best area they could go, because, well,
Use the
in some
right
respects,
lane.
it's kind of forcing people's hand to buy the different add-ons and the expansions because of greenery.
You have arrived.
I always support SCS. I always say that, so I've got no qualm getting any of the expansions. I'll get Utah. It just doesn't bother me. But you got to wonder if they've had it planned from the get-go. Those guys are pretty transparent, so I think they would even turn around and say, if they did. This has a dump axle, so we'll dump that, make it a bit better turning. What time is it actually? Oh, 11 o'clock. finish recording this and see what we've got for mods on the farming simulator side of things today. I actually got up relatively early for me today, which is not a bad thing. I need to get into a better sleeping pattern, so hopefully this will do it. So we'll see what I've got as far as mods, if anything, today. Potentially record a farm sim video, maybe go have something to eat first and then record a farm sim video. We will see. Alrighty, we're at the dock. Park and brake. Back in cab. Center the wheel up. Switch the lights off. Engine off. Enter. There you go. Job complete. Which is actually worth a decent amount of money. And we leveled up earlier. Off camera. So, until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Euro Truck Simulator. I am looking at it and it has recorded. Yes. So annoyed about last week's one. I went to edit it and just nothing. Well, guess no video then. But I'm looking and it says I've recorded 32 minutes. So I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll see you guys on Monday. Later.